You know what is funny though? Gilliam's death.
I fail to see how that really is funny.
Oh no, it's funny because you keep trying to override it by playing good, but Gilliam is still dead.
Yeah, well, I stand by my words. No resets. But speaking of Gilliam, how do you feel about alternate realities?
They make me want to hang myself.
Well now, on that note, welcome back to the Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones livestream, episode 3, in which we have a pathway split.
And we're just gonna take the same pathway. We're gonna go with Erica.
Okay, this goes to show how actually little you pay attention to it, because I said I was gonna be showing off both paths.
And we're showing off Erica's first.
No, we're going with Ephraim's first.
No. All the characters we know are with Erica. No.
That's not going to be an issue.
You know what? I'm leaving the stream now.
You see, no matter who you pick, everyone you recruited basically goes with the Lord that you pick. Wait, did he actually seriously leave? I think somebody tells me he actually doesn't like Ephraim, as opposed to like not having everyone with him. So, yay to everyone going along on a death march towards Grotto. Also, the Tower of Valny is open. Tower of Valny being like a sort of grinding map that you can go to.
I know better than anyone how you feel, dear sister. Ever since we were born, no, even before, we two have always been together.
What the hell is this goddamn fan fiction?
We will always stay. No, that's Ephraim and Erica and Ephraim's A support.
I'll ask again, why are you reading fan fiction? God damn it.
I mean, it's not fan fiction if it's written in the game. Oh my god, go back to Ephraim. Go back to Ephraim. Put Ephraim's face up on the... Oh, look at him. He is so surprised by everything. He's like, what is going on?
Hi, guys.
What do I do now?
Anyway, we only have access to one floor of the Tower of Valny right now. But as you go through the main story, more floors will open up. I don't believe you can get access to all 8 floors before completing the main story, I want to say. But I think you also might, as well.
Why doesn't it allow you to just plow through it as early as you want?
Hell if I know.
Lame.
So, look, Garcia's alive! I mean, Gilliam's alive! Garcia was always alive.
Why is Gilliam alive?
Because this is a different file. Like I said,
you little bitch.
Like I said, alternate realities.
You little cheating bitch. Doesn't that mean that like all those levels we got for Namie and everybody don't mean anything now?
For the moment. like I said, alternate reality. So this is a completely different file that I'm using to show off with Ephraim's route.
Oh, so you're gonna go back to the old file for Erika's,
Yes.
and Gilliam will continue to be dead.
Unfortunately so.
Oh, poor dead Gilliam. We don't know you at all. Because Raynar doesn't do supports. Like a scrub.
There's like one difference really between the two files though is that I'm using Artur and Moldor as opposed to
Who are they?
a priest and a monk.
Oh.
Yeah, as opposed to the other file where I was using loot.
Why aren't you using loot?
Because this was also the file that I wanted to use like a couple different characters that I don't normally use. Like I'm also using Vanessa here as well.
Oh shit, Vanessa's getting use.
Before we head off to our destination, I do need a couple of additional weapons. Like the steel bow, that sounds useful. I also need to give...
I really need to beat the Binding Blade. Or Blazing Sword.
Binding Blade.
I need to beat Blazing Sword at some point.
So you can play Hector hard mode.
Oh yes, clearly. Because
Totally.
everybody knows I'm such a hardcore Fire Emblem player. I totally don't play Fire Emblem Awakening on casual mode. That ain't me.
I mean, didn't you admit that already?
Yes.
So I don't know why you felt like you were trying to hide it.
It was a joke. I was saying that I'm not a hardcore Fire Emblem player. Like, I'll play Hector. I'll play Hector's file. But I'm not playing Hector hard mode.
Well, I mean,
Oh
even...
shit, it's Kick-Herbs!
What do you mean Boulder hasn't carried me yet? I'm not... It's like...
I mean, Mulder looks like he could carry both me and Raynar at the same time.
Well, I mean, what do you expect? The mother punker's a freaking priest. He can't carry anyone yet.
Oh wait, you have Mulder here.
Yeah.
But where's Scully?
Where's who?
Scully.
Scully. Don't follow.
It's an X-Files joke. Mulder and Scully. They're the main characters of the X-Files. Oh my god.
I do realize I had zero interest in the X-Files.
Fucking pop culture references are wasted on you.
So why do you even bother?
I don't know. I don't know at all.
Alright. Before I move forward.
I'm basically just wasting all of my good jokes in life on somebody who doesn't get them.
A little Molder up on some stabs. Even though there's not going to be any Fog of War for a couple of maps, I still want
good jokes. Like, I'm wasting good jokes, half-decent jokes, and bad jokes. All on you. Because you don't even get the bad ones. Which one is 12?
Let's see, this one's 8. So, there's Radiance, Awakening, probably means Fates, I think.
Man,
or it's
Fates
probably,
pisses everybody off.
or, no, wait.
Heroes
Oh, right, I forgot, Shadow Dragon technically counts as 11.
Fates doesn't exist.
You know what? That's a mentality I can agree with.
How we all wish that was true.
Alright, time to go to Fort Rigwald and begin the offensive. I almost forgot what I was gonna say there.
And get Gilliam killed again.
So,
I'm calling
hopefully
it now.
not.
Gilliam dies within 3 battles.
you have so little faith in me.
No, I have that little faith in Gilliam.
I mean, Gilliam isn't really a bad party member. So anyway, you see this cutscene basically no matter which path you start, which is kind of lame.
Ephraim can solo Olive Grotto. He doesn't
You
need
know-
help.
You know what? I can see that being feasible as well.
But that would make for bad, boring stream.
Yeah, then that's not yeah, unfortunately, my party members do need more levels as well.
These party members don't need more levels, though.
Well, I mean, they're getting them anyway, so might as well make them.
After 5 chapters, these party members don't exist anymore. You go back to the real reality, where Gilliam is dead.
You seem awfully fixated on frickin' Gilliam being dead.
Gilliam is your greatest failure. He will haunt you the rest of your life.
No, not really.
Well, shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna feel bad about getting critical twice because that's frickin' random. That was
no
bad
heart?
luck.
Have you no heart?
Oh, I have a heart. Unfortunately, it doesn't cover RNG shenanigans, so.
How sad.
Well, this is something. Friggin' Tana got herself captured.
Oh, she's a Pegasus Knight?
Yeah.
Well, now
Again,
I'm
this is
suddenly
how
way
little-
less interested in her character.
Yeah. Actually, I never said she was a Pegasus Knight, but she is the second of 3 Pegasus Knights that you'll get in this game, and you'll always get her in Chapter 9 no matter which path.
Wow, that
Yes.
was implied rape right there.
Yes, it was.
What the fuck? Dude, not cool.
I think he's not meant to be cool.
No, I mean game. Game, not cool.
Oh no. Oh, Suikoden woes. That also means
I never did beat Suikoden 1.
it's like missing one person too. It's like that also meant you didn't get Forgiver sign either.
I was playing through Suikoden 1 a couple months ago, and I got like, I want to say like halfway through the game, and then I just kind of stopped. What did I start playing instead, Raynar? Like,
I don't remember.
what diverted my attention there?
There's so many possibilities.
There are. I jump from game to game like fucking ADHD. You know what? I think it might have been Atli or Sophie.
Possibly, yeah.
Which I still haven't beaten that one either, so.
This fellow is clearly not very nice.
Are we gonna get to like actual gameplay yet, or
Very soon.
Whoa, shit! 5 hours for Parasite Eve's final boss?
Seems feasible. I mean, I don't remember much of the final boss from what I saw, but it's slightly involved. And it's not even over once you beat it. You have to run away to a certain point in the ship.
Yeah, I've played Parasite Eve.
Well, fine then! Just hex me, right? How dare I frickin' try talking about frickin' games?
I'm just wondering how it went on for 5 hours and you didn't beat the boss and the boss didn't kill you. Like, I feel like after 5 hours, one of those would have had to give.
Alright. Oh, including restarts.
Oh! Okay, so that's 5 hours of attempts. Okay.
Alright, two things of note in this...
Yeah, I can see that then.
Two things of note
That
in
final
this...
boss can be a bitch. Anyway, Raynar was saying...
Two things of note in this map. Tana is going to be locked in this little 4x4 room at the start of the map. You want to keep her out of range of the mage. And we also have a recruitable enemy here, Amelia. You may have seen her before.
See, she's pretty, so she's recruitable.
Yeah, and she's also the second trainee character that you can get as well.
Oh, she's a trainee?
Yeah, she's a recruit.
Who was the other trainee?
Ross.
Who?
This guy.
Oh, I don't remember him.
Because, I'm not using him. Like, there is a reason for that. Like, Ross is pretty freaking ridiculous if you level him up.
Well, yeah, all the fucking trainee characters are really great once you level them up. So why aren't you leveling him up?
Because I don't want to use him? Because I always use freaking Ross? Because maybe I want to do something different for once? You ever think about that?
Jeez, I'm not attacking your character. Holy shit. You get so uppity over the smallest things.
And you don't.
Not like you.
Alright, how do I want to formulate this plan of attack? Because we're gonna get rushed by some cavaliers.
Are you gonna use Amelia?
Probably not in this reality. I'm thinking of possibly making her the replacement to Gilliam. Because I actually have used her as a general in my first playthrough, and she wasn't really that bad. Like,
these are trainees that actually get to keep their access to lances?
Well, the recruit is a lance user.
Well, yeah, but you said you were using her as a general, which means she has access to lance-based classes, right?
Recruits are basically... Recruit is the knight trainee, so once she reaches level 10, she'll auto-promote into either a cavalier or a knight.
Huh. See, the trainee I'm used to is Donald, who doesn't have access to any classes that use a lance. So, like, once you promote Donald, you lose his lance affinity forever.
Interesting. You can emulate Xenoblade Chronicles X?
I don't know. Honestly, I was never that interested in Xenoblade Chronicles X.
It was like, yeah. Interesting thing to note is that a similar situation with this actually happened in the Binding Blade as well. With a character being locked in the cell, but he had control over them.
I think I remember that. But yeah, I was never interested in Xenoblade Chronicles X because it wasn't a direct sequel to Xenoblade Chronicles. In fact, it had like no relation to the first Xenoblade Chronicles. So I was like, why would I want to play these characters I have no attachment to?
So I take it you really weren't feeling it?
Well, that and it was on the Wii U. Fuck the Wii U.
Well, damn. I mean, I know it had problems, but...
Yeah, I mean, it had more than problems. I mean, I'm sure it did, it's just... I couldn't bring myself to care about it. I don't like... Well, no, that's not true. Because I like Final Fantasy games. But in general, I don't like sequels that have nothing to do with the original game. With Final Fantasy being the exception as opposed to the rule.
It's a terrible level, Archer. And it's a bunch of axe users, too. Hey. Don't some of these
maps where you have to force your whole army down tiny little pathways.
Yeah, it's not so great.
It's so terrible.
It also makes your Pegasus Knights kind of worthless. Because the whole selling point to the Pegasus Knight is the high mobility.
Honestly, if they put Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Switch, I'll probably play it. I'll probably get it then. A big part of it was that it was on the Wii U, and I had no reason to get a Wii U.
Critical hit!
Like, there was absolutely nothing on the Wii U that I had to play.
Yep, here come the Cavaliers. Because of course.
Oh, how is Bayonetta 2? Is it... like... how does it compare to the first game?
I've got these preset sleep stabs. One of these Cavaliers has a heavy spear, so watch out for that. Like, don't use armored characters when going up against a heavy spear.
Well, yeah, because the point of the heavy spear is to fucking murder them.
I need...
Oh, that's cool. At least it's a good sequel. Oh, and they avoid making it super kid-friendly?
That's an accomplishment.
That is an accomplishment for a Nintendo-only game. I mean, granted, Fire Emblem over here is making fucking references to rape, so... maybe not so much.
Damn it, Forte! I didn't want you to critical.
Oh, for a second I thought that was your character getting fucking murdered.
No, not yet.
Not yet? Meaning you're expecting to?
Yes, I am quite expected to get screwed over by RNG again. It's only inevitable.
You know, I had characters in the Binding, or not Binding Blade. I had characters in Blazing Sword get screwed over because they were too good at their job. Like, I liked using Guy because Guy would kill everything, right? But then Guy would enter into an area with like a whole bunch of enemies, and I would think, okay, well, like, 2 of them are gonna go after him, and then the rest will go after the other characters because they can't get access to him, right? But then Guy fucking criticals everybody and murders them all, and then eventually he dies because they were getting in 1 hit before he started attacking.
For Ellie Woods. Like,
So even though he was killing everything, he ended up dying regardless. And then I had to save Scum.
it's like, what god did you tick off to get 4 Ellie Woods? Stop targeting Kyle, for heck's sake. Like, I don't have a restore staff.
What, do you not like Elliewood?
Ellie Wood's just average stat growths, really. Like, there's nothing really stand out about him except, like, a higher than normal resistance growth.
So he's just a boring lord to you.
A little bit. Randomized stat growths, though. That could be a swing vote.
But doesn't that mean that you could have an Elliewood who has like super high magic and like no strength?
That's the thing about the Game Boy Advance games. It's either strength or magic, depending on your base class.
Well, yeah, but if it's a randomized stat growth...
For the purposes of the Game Boy Advance games, strength and magic share the same stat growth.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, which is why you typically generalize it as power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like anything past the Game Boy Advance games where strength and magic were separate stats.
Alright. Yeah, I haven't played Blazing Sword in a while, so...
Man, I really need to level up Vanessa.
You just did! She just got a level.
She's also level 7! Everyone else is like closer to 10. Even our Ghost Gilliam is freaking level 10.
Your ghost, Gilliam.
I'm gonna move here. Oh damn, 17 defense? That's really good for a magic user of any caliber. It's like, now hook him up with Nosferatu.
Oh, you know what? That was a big disappointment in Awakening too. There are only 2 dark magic users in Awakening, and both of them are from the evil enemy nation.
Well, it makes sense.
And they're the only characters you get from the evil enemy nation. All the other like enemy recruits are like child characters that you get after fucking hooking up 2 characters, or are mercenaries that didn't have affiliation with either nation beforehand.
This priest has an Alpha Kyle. That's amazing! 8 movement, though, on a knight. Actually, I need to invest in these randomizer runs sometime after I finish up this stream. And by stream, I mean playthrough.
Oh,
I'll
look at
take
Archer
that
killing
spear.
people and getting heavy spears.
I need a level Kyle. Steel Lance doesn't let me double. Alright.
Then don't use the Steel Lance.
I can't kill him without, like, with either weapon. Let me see.
I guess you're using Vanessa.
Vanessa to soften them up. I've never played. I forgot as a tier Chris was even a thing.
Didn't Konami like try to pretend it didn't exist? Like it's like non-canon and they never reference it in anything. And...
Well, they never made another Suikoden game after Tigress, so the point is invalid.
Well, yeah, but Konami will reference their other games in games. But they never reference this one. That and yeah, it killed the series.
Kinda like Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter.
You'll never let that go, will you?
No, I won't. I will never let go the 7 streams you made me sit through of Dragon Quarter.
Oh, that's a horse slayer.
Oh shit!
X.
Oh shit!
And that soldier ain't gonna move because he's got that soldier ain't gonna move because he's got the door key. Wait, can you use that, Vanessa? D rank, yeah, you should be able to.
Forgets to check nearby enemies' weapons. Puts
Hey,
cavaliers up front.
Hey, I did not move them in range, okay? Oh no.
Nils is dead.
Nils has ceased to exist.
I mean, with 1 defense and 0 resists, does he exist at all to begin with?
Better keep him like far away from the front lines.
Nils might just be a figment of our imagination at this point.
Okay, I think I have a plan.
Then again, who uses Nils?
People who want the extra turns. Yes! A psychic once told me I'm psychic. It's all intentional here. Wait, oh what? Alright. Sorry, I kind of glossed over that support conversation.
Did you really just skip a support?
Unintentionally, because I didn't think I had it already. Damn! Soldier? The cannon fodder class of all things? Oh, alright. Support! Joshua and Archer. Support I haven't done yet. You a monk or something?
I like Joshua's character design.
Yeah, Josh is pretty cool people, actually.
Even though he killed Gilliam.
That didn't happen in this continuity, god damn it! 10 speed, yay! If she were a Pegasus Knight, that would be her base speed. I was like, what do you win? Arthur has yet to learn the concept of gambling. Details! Well, that's a thing that happened. What is this even the bonus for
That was
this?
actually a pretty fun support.
I mean, use water affinity, but what is my even... It's like, what bonus do I even get out of this? I'm not sure yet. Alright. Oh, Archer!
Careful he's not inside Horse Slayer's range.
Nemi, you're too strong.
Zemi is too strong.
Get a little bit of experience for Archer.
I swear to God, if Archer is inside Horse Slayer's range...
He's not on a horse.
He's still a mage. Okay.
Attack of 14 even as well. He could clearly survive that. Oh, it's a little bit of a avoidance boost.
He's outside of range anyway. It's fine. We're good.
It's a minor avoiding crit boost. Alright. Alright. I should want Calm to get some experience. Really. I could steal the door key from him, actually. That'd be funny.
Colm will be inside Horse Slayer's range, though.
You're too obsessed with this freaking Horse Slayer.
I'm just saying, these are two, like, defensively weak classes, and you're putting them next to a guy with a giant fucking spear. Oh, well, he's dead now.
Yeah! I can plan too, you mother punker.
Well then.
So they gave me the heavy spear for a reason, so I'm using it.
Did they really give it to you for a reason, or did they just give it to you?
And they just gave it to me, really. I mean, I killed the guy and I took it off his corpse. I figured I may as well use it for something. Technically, the heavy
Moved your
spear...
cavalier further. What the fuck?
I'm actually trying to keep these two together. You know, for the supports that you love so much.
Oh, really? You're actually doing supports? What is this?
I may as well.
This really is an alternate reality.
Alright, I do kind of need to set up my party for this, because as soon as we open this door, like, the knights are going to come after us, but also Amelia is going to make a death rush towards us. And I kind of don't want her to die.
And you gotta get Ephraim up there to talk to her, right?
Ephraim or Franz. And I'm not using Franz for this battle, so it has to be Ephraim.
Wait, why Franz? What's Franz's relationship to Amelia?
You know what? I don't really know.
Googling it!
Because, I mean, I've used Franz Recruiter, and he's basically, like, correcting, like, all of the, wrong information that Grotto has given their soldiers to make them fight. This actually is a red gem. I forgot about that. Let's see, who else has special items? Oh, that's a Lunatone. If this was Blazing Sword, I'd be worried. Wait, where's that mirror now? Oh, he's up there.
Sacred stones, Amelia.
Oh man, these priests have physics stabs. Oh, and an Axe Reaver for some reason.
She first appears in her new residence, Seraphiu, where one of Erica's companions, or Erica herself, visits her house just as she leaves. Finding
Yeah,
it
we've seen
corpse
that.
she had dropped in her rush to join the army. She is later seen in 3 possible locations. Carcino, where she joins a Grotto military force assigned to capture Erica. Anil Canyon, where she appears as part of Grotto's forces serving Ias. Or in Fort Rigwald, where she defends Dusel from Geb's ranting and is sent to the front lines to die as punishment.
Yeah, basically.
At first, she is merely one of Grotto's forces, fooled by the propaganda declaring the siblings Erica and Ephraim evil nobles of Renes, but when encountering them or the Cavalier Franz, her opinion quickly changes and she defects to their side. That...
Yeah, I know, right?
Why specifically Franz?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so since you're not using Franz in this
Actually, I
fight-
won't be using Franz at all for this continuity.
Alright,
Just
so
put that
here's
out
her recruitment if you use Franz. Franz says, You're a girl? Amelia says, don't make fun of me. I'm a soldier of Grotto. Prepare yourself, Freelian dog. Franz, wait a minute. Amelia trips. Oof. Franz, are you alright? It's not surprising you fell over from that stance. Can you get up? Amelia, shut up! Franz, did you hurt your knee? I know how it feels. I did it often as a recruit myself. To be honest, I still do it more than I should.
Oh, this
Amelia.
motherfucker with his javelin.
Ellipses. Franz. I'm Franz. I'm a knight of Renes. What's your
Whoa,
name?
Hey!
Amelia. I'm Amelia. Franz. Do you think I could ask you to surrender? This may be odd, but I really have no desire to fight you. Amelia. Ellipses. Franz. I get the feeling you don't want to fight either. Am I right? Amelia. But I've heard Prince Ephraim takes female prisoners and uses them as palace slaves. If I surrender, will I be forced to work in the palace too? Franz. No, don't be silly. Prince Ephraim would never do such a thing. I think. Amelia. You think? Franz. No, he wouldn't. Of course not. You have my word of honor. Amelia. Well, you seem sincere. I'll trust you, Franz. And then she can A support with either Ewan, Dusel. Dusel? Dusel? Isn't that the guy you're fighting?
No.
Wasn't he on this map?
Wait, who was ever heard from again? It's this guy.
Florina.
He has a killer axe! I forgot he has a
Florac
killer
got killed by
axe.
3 shamans. What's her range right now?
She can only move 4 spaces. Check for me. Nah, not even close. I do.
She doesn't have a javelin, does she?
Slim Lance.
Okay.
I would actually rather prefer it if she had a javelin, because then she wouldn't move up close to your party members.
So put Ephraim in front of Garcia there.
I have to put somebody in front of Garcia, because these mercenaries will tear that sword apart.
Well, yeah, put Ephraim there so that when Amelia moves up, he can just move up and talk to her.
I have a plan.
Does it involve exactly what I just said?
A little bit. Who is? Forte, you're up. Yeah, other thing worth noting is that Amelia always moves before the other enemies as well.
The Troubadour should never get 10 defense.
Honestly, I'd rather 10 defense than evasion. A whole bunch of evasion. Okay. Garcia, you need to move out of the way.
Shit, that didn't turn out like I thought it would. Oh, but now Nemi can kill him, and then now Ephraim can move up.
And he's just out of range of all of the, Yeah, by the way, attack is the first command.
That's fucked up.
It really is. I think it's always the case, though.
No, I don't think so. I think usually talk and support and everything like that goes to
Well,
the top.
support is usually above everything else. Guess I'm ready then.
You'll drop your lance that way.
It's like, calm down. So I didn't try to stab me, I won't do a thing to harm you. Everyone knows, apparently.
He's a beast who attacks any woman who sees.
Right, this is nonsense. Although, to be fair, I think, like, Sacred Stones actually has one of the weaker variations of the, recruitment theme. Alright.
Oh, you might want to move Amelia now, though.
That is the plan. Let me do what I do so I can do what I do. So I want to.
Do.
Well, see, the thing is... Well, no, actually... Yeah, see... No, she's not. Right, the longbow. I want...
Lynn has 30% chance to hit and hits every time.
Ooh. I should probably heal R2 on the off chance she misses.
She gets a 90% chance for once and misses.
Yeah, sounds like typical Fire Emblem RNG to me.
Man, if I saw a 30% hit ratio, I'd be like, no, I want to use it a different character.
Nah, I'm cool, thanks. 90%
like
chance to
giving
hit.
free damage.
There you go. Arthur gets a level. Slightly better level. Got some magic at least.
That was 4 stat up, so that's something.
Only 1 point in the Holy Trinity, but it's better than nothing, yes. Should I would rather Kyle not take the killing blow?
Get Amelia a kill.
Yeah, right. Let me show you something about how weak Amelia is. Well, I mean, this is a soldier, but I mean, she's gonna take a lot of pain.
How much HP does she have?
16.
No, fuck that.
Okay, fine. I guess I will use the killing edge.
I mean, you'll probably crit. Oh, no.
I crit when I don't need it. That's how it always goes, don't you know? Don't
You always crit on the second hit.
Yes.
Get Amelia the fuck out of there.
I don't have my night crust on me. I just realized. That's
Wait,
fine
have you
now.
been moving Tana at all?
There's no point to moving her.
Oh, okay.
She comes with nothing because she was taken prisoner. Oh yeah, by the way, all those Cavaliers are coming after me too.
Oh, that's good.
Like Cavalier reinforcements.
Gotta love them.
Yeah, which means I need to reevaluate my setup. I do kind of want that red gem though, but that'll have to wait for another time. Like, this is a long map for me, typically due to the waiting game you have to play. Or that I typically play.
Because if you just go up that hallway, you're gonna be killed by those fucking
You've
arrows.
got archers and mages, and it's not fun. And the cavaliers.
So the more defensive strategy is to wait at the end of the hallway and let them come to you.
Like, that archer is going to attempt to attack Gilliam.
Well, but Gilliam's a big ol' hunk of armor, so...
Gilliam won't even take a single scratch from it. So it's not really important. What is important is that that mage is probably going to wreck him. Especially if it senses a freaking thunder spell.
You've already locked him into position, though.
It'll be fine. I mean, I know I said that the last time.
What did I say? First 3 battles.
Yeah, it's one mage.
First 3 battles, Gilliam's gonna die. Either this one, the next one, or the one after that.
What am I gonna do with these cavaliers, though?
Basically, in the first half of Ephraim's story, Gilliam is going to die.
Alright.
Oh shit, is that a support?
Yeah, this is the B rank support between Coleman and Amy. Also, by the way, Killer Ballistae are fun. So much better than the regular Ballista. Just have something in my eye. What?
Oh, are they friends from...
Yeah, they're childhood friends.
I like Mimi. Mimi's cool.
Just friends, and nothing more, I assure you. As he oh damn, that was the A rank support. I'm sorry?
You just hooked them up, bro.
Not that it really matters outside of like a slightly different ending.
Unless you get one of them killed.
You know what the really sad thing is? This alternate continuity, though.
Oh, that's right.
It's like, Coleman Nemi, the obvious choice. Oh! The soldier... It's like the mage didn't go for Gilliam. I'm actually impressed.
He hooked up Nemi and Colm.
Have at thee! I have a javelin. I mean, yeah, the game basically wants you to A-rank them together. But like I said, alternate continuity.
I mean, it helps that they're two units who spend a lot of time in the back behind all the frontliners.
Although I do kind of want Colm to actually start getting moving. Because there's treasure back there, and I want that treasure. But I also want him to get some experience as well, because one of those treasure boxes contains an ocean seal.
Yeah, but you can't risk him dying either.
I'll
Go
think
for
about
it.
that. I'll think about that. Let me take care of this. Let me take care of this mage first.
Myrmidons are so fucking cool. Oh my god, I love them.
As I also have to keep in mind that I'll kill him, yeah, but I'll also lose the red gem, and I'll be putting Arthur in a trading disadvantage. Is the red gem worth it, though? Probably not.
What does a red gem do? Hold on.
It's a sellable.
How much?
2,500.
Yeah, go steal that shit.
Wait, was it 2,500? I think it was 2,500. Oh, the mage can't even damage Arthur. Like, oh wait, there's still more cavaliers. Damn. Oh, Joshua's in a pickle. I mean, I know he's a Myrmidon. And he's kind of dodgy, but these guys will have a training advantage. Yeah, basically.
Rescue Joshua.
I have to use this function eventually. No damage! Not quite as catchy as No Contest, though, I have to say. Hey! Who told you could miss Gilliam? Alright. Speaking of healers...
Kill that healer.
I'll figure out something to do with that enemy. Wait, let me check. Yeah, steel bow. Nice.
What about steel bow?
That enemy archer has a steel bow.
Oh, can he wreck Mimi's shit up?
It'd be half of her health if he hits.
And you got the 2 cavaliers hanging out there, so
54% chance to hit. It's like 11 and 7. 11 and 7 from this guy. She might live. She might not.
Does the red gem not drop when you kill the enemy? Does it have to be stolen?
If it's not glowing green, you have to steal it.
Well, shit.
Okay.
What if you javelin the archer?
It won't be enough. It won't be enough to kill.
But would it be enough so that Nimi can move in and kill?
No, because you have to take. He's taking the space.
Oh, right. Yeah. Never
Like Nimi doesn't have a longbow.
Yeah. My bad. I was thinking the bow ranges were different than they are.
What I can do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
Let's kill that guy.
yeah, we'll kill him. Get Gillian 2 points in the Holy Trinity.
That was a nice level up. Too bad Gilliam's gonna lose it all.
But at least the ghost of Gilliam will live on.
Are you sure you needed to move Mulder there?
Alright. I need some... Vanessa, you take frickin' Joshua. Let's see, who's closer to leveling 4-day? Oh no, my iron lance broke. I only have a steel lance. I'm probably gonna kill him with javelin, actually.
No level.
Not yet. Of course, the critical hit when I don't need it.
Wait, isn't that the guy with the red gem?
Oh well.
I thought
Like,
we
I'm
were
not gonna cry over it, really.
thought you were trying to steal the fucking red gem.
It would have been nice, but it's not really too important. No damage! Amelia should be fine there. It's not like there's gonna be any reinforcements.
Just leave her there the whole time.
Ow. Cut it out. And this is why I left the javelin on Forte. Oh, okay. You can attack the archer. I mean, I guess from a tactical standpoint, better to attack the character you can damage, potentially?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's why he did it.
Only 1 point in the Holy Trinity, but a little bit of extra defenses.
I mean, it's always nice to have an archer not be super squishy.
Yeah, I suppose. So chuck this last javelin. Get the level.
You know what? That's another thing, too.
What?
Awakening made archers kind of useless. Like, I can't remember any archers that I actually used.
Our bow's about to break. Wait, is that really a smart idea?
Because most of the time, magic was just a better offensive range.
Well, that's basically magic in most of the Fire Emblems.
Well, yeah, but what makes archers better in, like, these games than in Awakening?
Honestly, couldn't really tell you. I think it's more of a preference thing for me. Cheap kill! Someday I'll use that Orion's Bolt. Someday.
Oh, so it's better to use an archer against somebody who has higher resistance and a mage against somebody who has higher defense?
Usually it's dependent on the game. Like, especially in Shadow Dragon, like, nobody has resistance. Ooh. Well, it's a 100% chance.
So in Shadow Dragon, mages just own everybody.
Yeah. Oh, critical hit from Artur! Now he doesn't have to take damage. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And like, typically, like in games such as this, like, magic users tend to have a higher resistance than defense. So shooting them is typically a good way of going about it. Okay, speed of 8, speed of 4. Plus the limit is freaking heavy. Yeah, that's a suitable lure for the shaman. Okay. Then I can use the... and I can get Colm to kill the shaman. Wait, can Colm use the Armor Slayer? No. I think, actually, yeah. Armor Slayer's only a D rank sword. He's like, oh yeah, another reason why you might want to recruit Amelia is because she has a speed wing on her. So that's always nice to have. Now the big question is, who do I want to have kill Gleb? As I want that killer axe, so it's gonna have to be a ranged unit. Which basically means...
Oh sure, the killer axe you'll fight for, but not the red gem. Red gem can go fuck itself.
Let's see. Axe with 30% critical hit rate or pocket change?
Both.
I'll let you be the judge.
Both. They're not exclusive to each other.
They are now!
Only because you fucked up.
Or did I?
You did.
Like, you're only saying that because you just want to put me down so freaking much. Like, you absolutely despise me for some reason.
I don't want to put you down that much.
Sounds like it.
Just enough.
Oh, yeah, I also gotta get the call moving too, because a thief is gonna pop out those somewhere as well, eventually.
A thief is gonna pop out?
Enemy thief. And they're gonna go and steal all of the loot that rightfully belongs to you.
Can you kill them and get it back?
If they steal one item, you can if you kill them, but if they steal more than one, you're kind of hosed.
Archer's a fucking boss. Look at him.
Level 10.
Like his second level up this battle.
2 more points in the Holy Trinity. Now he's got all 9s. It's actually ain't too bad for him.
I mean, he's no Urk, but
He's not loot. Alright. I don't know what these priests have against Kyle and trying to put him to sleep. That's an iron blade. This is the chest of the ocean seal, I know that much.
which means you gotta get Colm over there.
Well, I'm gonna get Colm towards all of these chests, but wait, which one of my party members got that freaking chest key? I think it was Joshua. Yeah, it was Joshua.
So Colm can open 2 of them, and Josh can open 1.
Alright. He may have.
I called him Colm.
I guess like it's hard to tell sometimes.
Oh my god, I called him Colm.
Alright, Josh. Armor Slayer.
Although now that you mention it, Clam would be a great nickname for him.
Clam. Oh wait, that Mirrodon has a freaking killer edge as well.
Oh shit.
And that soldier isn't going to move because he's got the freaking door key.
Oh, he's a stationary?
Yeah.
Man, and once you kill him, you won't even get his killing edge. Lame.
Not that you really need it, for the most part.
I'm sure you'd be happy with another killing edge on Joshua.
I'd rather have a Shamshir, thanks. Which is basically the killing edge with 5 extra critical. Oh, well at least he's actually using physic this time around, instead of trying to put me to sleep. Like a jerk. Oh god, Cavaliers! For some reason. That's a lot of Cavaliers.
It might be one of those maps that just constantly spawns enemies.
No. Like, as soon as you cross certain thresholds, they'll, spawn in.
Can Mulder not heal himself?
Nope. Healers can't heal themselves. That's silly.
Do you not have another healer out there so Mulder can heal?
If you're trying to level up more than one healer at a time, you're gonna cry.
Who said anything about trying to level them up?
It's like, God, I spent over an hour on this one freaking map alone. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, considering you're playing super defensively, yeah. Yeah, it is. Just make that healer run his physic out.
That's 12 more uses! I can't wait that long. Hey there, Cousin Moore. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I would say that Ephraim's path actually tends to be slightly longer and or more difficult than Erica's path. On an average, I would say.
I mean, this is definitely tedious. I don't know whether that's the map's fault or Raynar's, but...
A bit of both.
And he's taken forever and he didn't even get the fucking red gem. Really?
Alright. Sword Emblem standard.
The what?
The main lord always uses a sword.
Oh.
Wait, is that why people like Hector so much? Because he's an axe user?
That is one of the reasons why people like Hector so much.
Alright.
Hector is definitely the best lord, gameplay-wise, in Blazing Sword.
Oh, see, look, there's my red gem right there. 2,500 gold.
Yeah, you could have had 5,000 gold if you'd gotten the red gem too. That doesn't count as replacing the red gem.
You just won't let anything go, will you? Like, you seriously won't. Why do I invite you to these streams again?
Lyn is also the best character-wise.
Lyn is basically a sword master in lord form. Up. This frickin' soldier. Making me waste rain laugh.
I don't share the same disdain that others have for Eliwood, though. I think he's a strong enough unit.
Ow.
Like, I feel like all three lords in that game are very, very strong.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Eliwood basically has very average stack growths. Still better than Binding Blade stack growths, though. Eliwood gets a mount, and that's about it, really. Like, I think he gets...
What is it better than Binding Blade?
Ouch. I thought people hated on Faracia 776 more. You could steal, but your inventory is full.
What would he steal?
The door key. Yeah, do not die. Pro tip for all of your life choices.
Thracia at least had a reason for it. Damn.
Alright, so Colin took out the knight, and Gilliam is going to take this Myrmidon.
The ghost of Gilliam is, anyway.
The ghost of Gilliam. And if he dies again, it'll be the ghost of Gilliam.
No, if he dies again, he'll just be dead. In both realities. Which, like I said, I'm pretty sure is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I do get the feeling, though, that Binding Blade kind of screwed a couple of things up in terms of how it was supposed to be done. Alright. Thunder.
So why do you keep talking about Binding Blade again?
Because it was the first of the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems? I mean,
from everything I'm hearing, it's not good at all.
Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on the freaking divine weapons either. Like, that was atrocious. Well, I mean, I brought it up once, and the discussion just kind of shifted towards Binding Blade. I don't really...
everything leads me to believe that Blazing Sword is just better in every way.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is. But that still doesn't mean I have to like Blazing Sword that much.
I just don't get your hate boner for it. I've played Blazing Sword, Awakening, and Fates, and Fates makes me want to die. Please don't make me talk about Fates anymore.
Fire Emblem 7 is the Blazing Sword.
It's the first one released in English.
Yeah. As far as me, I've sampled Awakening, No. I've sampled Awakening, I played Shadow Dragon, I've played this, I've played Blazing Sword, I've played the Binding Blade, and I've played the Genealogy of the Holy War.
I don't want to talk about Takumi, but I can talk about Fates in general a little bit.
This has a short bow too.
Fates does like 3 or 4 things better than Awakening. But it's not enough to make it a good game, because it does about 1 billion things worse than Awakening.
Oh, that was a restore staff, never mind.
The things it does well is, as long as you ignore the child characters, it has really good characters. The characters are all interesting, and they have really good supports.
Hey, speaking of supports!
They took the pair-up mechanic from Awakening and made it not overpowered as hell. They split it up into offensive and defensive styles, so that you're not constantly having a second attack and somebody defending you. And the hub where you can like see all of your teammates and everything walking around, and you can talk to them and everything, that's cool. From a design standpoint, Fates is not a bad game. It's definitely a functional game. It's designed well. It's just that it's not what Fire Emblem fans want. If you play Birthright, then you're getting a decent story, but without any of the challenge or strategy of an actual Fire Emblem game. And if you play Conquest, then you're getting everything that you want from a Fire Emblem gameplay, but the story is absolute fucking garbage. And then Revelations is just a big old piss bucket of both. Yeah, decent story in quotations. It's better than Conquest. Birthright's story is better than Conquest.
And as for me, I will just keep calling Awakening basically a modern-day version of Genealogy of the Holy War. Oh, the knight does move.
They should have removed the children characters altogether from Fates, because unlike Awakening, there was no point to them. They weren't integrated into the story at all, they were just kind of there. A large part of that is a lack of a Lucina-like. There were children in Fates. As opposed to Awakening, they were attached to the men, so once a man got married, then the man would have a child. Which was the big difference in the mechanics.
This idiot! I'd be so shocked too, but...
The infinite use items in Fates are limited to Birthrights. Conquest has limited use. That's what I mean by Conquest is more like the traditional Fire Emblem gameplay you expect. And maybe from a fan base side of things, the children characters were important, but they didn't integrate them into the story so that they would be important to the game, which makes them feel arbitrary and like a pandering artifact from Fire Emblem.
Sorry about that. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So enjoy this little gif of Oliver dancing his jig. Sorry, Archer.
Well, clearly the core is not enough, because Awakening was going to be the last game. Like, the reason Fates suffered so much is because it had to live up to what Awakening did, because Awakening saved the series. So, like, clearly the market is there for what Fates has. It just wasn't done well, so that neither the hardcore fans of the original games okay. I would fight you right now about Awakening being the best one, but talking about how shitty Fates is right now. Fates doesn't appeal to the hardcore fans because it's too fucking easy. And it doesn't appeal to the Awakening fans because it feels... all the mechanics feel tacked on and pandering. Like the Pokemon and Me minigame where you fucking pet your teammates. That's gross. And nobody likes that. Like, right. Nobody in America looks at that and is like, yeah, that's a reasonable gameplay mechanic. Nobody wants to pet their teammates.
Alright, I'm back. I apologize. I hate interruptions too.
Yeah. It still exists in a form. It
Zero, pet me at your own peril.
They removed the actual petting part, but you can still pull up that screen and rub them a little bit. Apparently Japanese people do pet each other, because it happens in every Japanese fucking thing.
Speed of 10 versus an Armor Slayer.
Well, there's also the minigame where you can blow bath bubbles off of your lover. That made it into the American version.
Yes! Because of course it had to be.
That one's also very awkward to play. But see, we don't live in the 90s anymore. We don't have limited access to information about different versions of games.
Alder's level 10. I'm so tempted to promote him right now so he can do something useful later.
like in 2015, there was no way you didn't have context for what that was. Because you were looking forward to Fire Emblem Fates. You were looking forward to it coming out, and so you were like, oh, what's it all going to be like? What are all the different mechanics that are going to be in this game that I'm really looking forward to?
Okay, hold on. For one thing, Kicker, this is an alternate continuity, and I'm not using Mulder in the actual continuity. Secondly, Zero, as I said previously, alternate continuity. I'm using Arthur instead of Loot for this one. When I get back to my main file, about 16 chapters and 5 streams later, then you'll be seeing Loot.
Basically, in this stream, he's using all the lame characters nobody wants to see.
I'm mainly doing it so I can show off both paths. If you say so. I'm just gonna take this ocean seal. Oh, someone is now hosting me. I'm honored.
No, it doesn't affect my play of the game, but I feel like it is representative of what the series is becoming. Or rather had become, because from what I hear, Shadows of Valentia is way better than Fates, and I'm looking forward to that one. Like, Fates is indicative of a dangerous direction that they were trying to take the series.
That's gonna work. Thank you, not Liam, and I'm sorry to hear about your losses. Alright, now for the long slog, because I want that freaking... Was that really? You consider Gaiden the best Fire Emblem game?
I mean, why not?
Well, I mean, it could. Well, I mean, any Fire Emblem could be any Fire Emblem's favorite game. Any Fire Emblem's favorite. What do I even say sometimes? This is gonna take a while because I want that killer axe.
Are you only using the two of them to fight him?
For the moment.
Hashtag just play Gaiden, bro.
That's not gonna work either. Why am I not streaming Echoes? Because I don't own Echoes yet, and I don't own 3DS capture software.
Yeah, neither of us has been able to get Echoes yet. It's definitely on the list of new games to get, but... I didn't have a follow-up for that. I just end sentences in the middle.
I'll pass on breaking the law, thank you.
Yeah. I'll get Echoes once I can afford to get Echoes.
I mean, if you're so desperate to, for me to play it... I mean, hey, you say that like it's a bad thing. I like Goofy. This is gonna take forever.
I mean, Raynar could do that. I have a thing against playing games that I don't have legal access to.
Ugh. Am I seriously gonna have to give up on getting the killer axe? Because that's what it's looking at like right about now. Not that I really need the killer axe. It just would've been so nice. Yeah, right. Oh my god, he's scanning.
Oh yeah, that's a good question, Raynar. Are you going to get Tana?
Well, she's already in my army by default. This is gonna be terrible for my setup.
I thought Gaiden was a Japan-only game.
All the Fire Emblems are Japan only until Blazing Sword. And there's also the import. $10. There's no need for me to free her from the prison! She's already part of the army! Ugh.
Wow.
This is going...
Shit.
This is going to suck. Well, I mean, I have the Axe Reaver, but that would be about it. Using Tana anyways. I will be using Tana for the main file.
I mean, I guess, but... I don't know, that just never sits well with me.
Okay, this is goddamn ridiculous. Oh! Thank you, not Liam.
Aren't all the portraits from the waist up?
Like, not even.
How do you know Tana has nice legs?
He's probably looked at concept art. I am emulating this, costing more. It's just easier on me to do it that way. I'm not sure if you can hear the clickety-clack of my keyboard. It is funny though, because I've never used the frickin' Axe Reaver before, so it's just like... Never thought about using I never thought about using rescue strategies. That will certainly make getting the killer axe easier. Well, yeah, I know Axe Reaver beats axes, hence the point of Axe Reaver. It's just I usually have better magic users.
I mean, there wouldn't be a problem with it. It's just my brain. Like, I'm just... I'll just get Shadows of Valentia once I can afford it. I don't...
Well, I'm doing it, he's not.
Yeah, he's doing it. I'm just sitting in on the stream. I don't...
He's sitting in on the stream complaining about every single little thing I do.
Like how he killed Gilliam in the last one. Yeah, Raynar is the one playing, not me. And...
I know, I love the crit too. But Killer Axe!
He can do whatever he wants with his body.
It wasn't technically like I wanted to kill Gilliam. He got double critical by Joshua. Alright. I normally hate to use a promotion item on a level 10 unit, but I'd rather people I'd rather have him actually do something useful. I would consider Bishop better than Sage. Respectable promotion gross though. Yeah, exactly. Slayer just edges out Bishop over Sage. Yeah, it does have better caps and growths, but Slayer is 50% extra damage to all monsters. Which is basically a lot of what you're going to be facing in the later chapters. Especially the final chapters. Which basically makes any light magic in a bishop's hands, miniature sacred twins.
And the trick to getting Joshua without dying would be to play better than Raynar did.
It's funny, I thought you didn't want me to mute you this time around. Like, it's a... Yeah, I've one-turn killed the final boss with Myrrh. Like, it's... I'd say for Midas is basically the middle road of the three. Does... You know what? That never actually would have killed. Yeah, that actually never would have occurred to me that they would actually program Joshua to never attack Natasha.
Why would that work?
He hates fighting women. And Joshua and Natasha kind of have a thing.
Oh.
That never would have occurred to me, though, to be honest with you.
So the other women he'll still attack even though he hates fighting women, but Natasha he won't?
Yeah. I'll leave that to your imagination there, Zero.
Dude, you're gonna have to accept it at some point, Raynar. This game is heavy on the incest.
That doesn't mean I have to A. That doesn't mean I have to A support them. Besides, marriage? What do you think this is? Genealogy of the Holy War?
He said he is not doing canon run, Zero.
Oh, damn. Now I have to A support them in the main file. You know, I was thinking of doing the A rank between Erica and Larshall. Actually. Because I actually want to use Larshall seriously for once. Which is I have to ignore both Mordor and Natasha, who you the two of which you get much earlier.
You don't have to ignore them, you just have to get them out of the pure healer zone before you get Lara's help. That way you're not leveling two healers, you're leveling a healer and a half healer who can attack and kill things.
Kind of. Like,
I don't know whether Myrrh and Ephraim or Erica and Ephraim is squickier. Like, which one makes me want to vomit more?
Probably Erica and Ephraim. I mean, I don't think it's ever actually... Like, I've done Myrrh and damn it, Casimir! I was about to say Ella Wood. Ephraim and Myrrh. Before. Like, I don't think it's ever actually implied that they have, like, feelings for each other, but the A rank between the two is enough to, like, have Myrrh, like, live life outside of the Darkling Woods.
I don't think that's how that works, Zero. I don't think... Well, wait, considering who Ephraim's sister is... Never mind, you're right. Oh, so we're back to 20 minutes worth of cutscenes.
After we spent nearly 2 goddamn hours on that one map. Goddamn. That's freaking... Ugh. I thought we'd be done with Chapter 10 by now. But I guess this is the point of the game where it starts getting a little more lengthy.
I mean, Jesus, maps of that length don't belong on a fucking portable console.
Well, I'm sure you could clean that up like an hour faster than I did if you were willing to be a little more reckless. But I think someone needs to go and show you the size of the maps from Genealogy of the Holy War at some point.
Like, I think that might be one of my biggest problems with getting into these games. Because, like, handhelds are supposed to be, like, pick up and put down kind of things. And Fire Emblem is not that. Fire Emblem is you pick it up and then you put it down 4 hours later.
Yeah, maps in Genealogy of the Holy War are huge. Like, the size of the prologue map is just as large, if not larger, than some of the larger maps in the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems.
You can save mid-battle, so you can put it down if you have to. But it doesn't create the feeling that you can.
Yeah.
I don't know, my personal criticism of games tends to be much more about what I feel from a game. And when I'm playing Fire Emblem, it doesn't feel like I can put it down mid-battle. I am very picky. That is definitely true.
So here we learned a little bit about what's happening on Erica's journey. We won't actually learn about that until we go to her path. I mean, that's the thing about Genealogy, is that it has like half the chapters of like a typical Fire Emblem game, but each map in of itself is like 4 chapters worth of map. Also, random earthquake for some reason. Oh god, you can miss heals in Faracia 776? Ugh, all of my ire.
Well, they did say earlier it was designed to be a much tougher Fire Emblem game.
But missing healing? That's not difficulty, that's just arbitrary.
No, Fire Emblem games are never bad. Like, from a pure design standpoint, they are all designed very well. It's just that some good is better than other good. And when you compare and contrast, some of them look like real shit compared to the really good stuff. Did that guy's scar change from the side of his face?
I don't think so.
It's just a mirrored portrait. When he was on the other side of the screen last stream, his fucking scar was on the other side of his face, but now that he's mirrored, it's just the scar itself is mirrored.
Yeah! Cheap mirroring.
So is the scar on the left side or the right side of his face? Why would he have two scars? He's not fucking Inigo Montoya.
Alright. So this map, we have to survive for... We have to wait for... I think it was 11 turns? 11 or 13.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why is Seth here?
Because he is here.
That sure is an answer.
And our goal for the map is not only recruit Duasol, but also Cormog. We want both of them.
I just want to point out that I called that recruitment 7 chapters ago. I saw Cormag's face and I'm like, he's joining the party.
So at this point, we're actually gonna need a little more mobility.
So who are you taking?
I'm deciding if I actually want to bring Seth with me, because Gilliam's low mobility is going to be a hindrance.
Take Franz.
Nah, I'm fine, thanks.
I guess, but at the same time, like when you create a certain standard for a series and then you dip far below that standard, even if your game isn't bad, it's going to receive that kind of criticism just because people are used to a quality far above. Like, it's all about perception. It might not be a bad game, but people will perceive it as such because of the good games they have played.
Really, because that's the same issue I have with reinforcements in the Binding Blade, as well, Zero. Like, reinforcements in that game came in before the enemy phase started. Oh, it's 10 turns. Hex me.
I'm trying to think of a series and game that I could use as a comparison.
Alright, time to hope and pray here.
Oh, I've got one. The Tales series. Raynar's favorite game in the Tales series is Tales of Graces.
Well, one of my favorites.
And when I played Tales of Graces, I hated it. And Graces is not a bad game. It's very cliched and over the top and melodramatic, but it's not bad. But because I had played games like Symphonia and Abyss and Zillia, and at that point I think even Zestiria, then when I played Graces, it was a bad game to me. Even though it wasn't technically bad. Because I was comparing it to things that in my mind are better. No, the point of a Tales game is to start out cliched and then subvert the cliches. Graces never subverted a cliche. It just rode the cliches out. Which is also something that Zestiria did. I'm saying it's my least favorite now, but when I was talking to Raynar about it when I was first playing it, I was telling him that the game was horrible. And that's the point of comparison I'm trying to make. Like when you're first trying to describe something that isn't as good as things you know, you tend to talk about it in the worst light possible. That's the point I'm trying to make. So like, ah shit, now you're gonna start me fighting on Tails. No, it's not, you're right. It's definitely not a good way of doing it, and a first response should never be the last response to something.
What I want to use the Slayer.
You know, I don't know about my thoughts on Graces anymore, now that I think about it.
Moro with the kill-stealing critical.
My thoughts on Graces are that if they had taken the story in a more realistic direction, as opposed to a supernatural direction, then it could have been a great game. But instead we got a mediocre game about friendship is magic.
Yeah, and even though Graces is one of my favorites, I'm also willing to contest that the story of Graces is not good. Like, and I even told him that, like, when he was, like, before he even got into Graces.
Yeah, sorry. I was just looking for a point of comparison, and Tails is one of the things me and Raynar know a lot about. Yeah, if people are throwing absolutes into their opinion, it's probably wrong, and they probably haven't fleshed it out well enough yet.
My name is Jim.
Oh, you know what? I got Tales of Eternia ages ago, and I still haven't played it at all. I gotta get on that at some point.
Cormog is conflicted. Ow.
I think that also means he's about to start moving, doesn't it?
A few more turns. Call him is level 10, which means I could promote him now. Hey, stop trying to attack him, jeez.
I'm just scared I'm going to be disappointed by Eternia because of the lack of skits. Like, so much of a Tales game exists within the skits.
My schedule is basically whenever I really stream, like I always dedicate Tuesday to streaming a game, and if I decide to stream any other game on any other day, you can follow my Twitter, and I'll usually post something saying I'm gonna be streaming this game in like pretty soon, like a half hour, or give like a certain particular day.
I don't stream right now because of my computer situation. But I join in on most of Raynar's streams. And we also have a website where we write, like, video game reviews and stuff. Oh, there are?
Damn, Kicker. That's kind of harsh, don't you think? Yeah, you haven't, yeah, I added in all that stuff, like, before I started the stream.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I never... Oh, so many absolutes?
I'm sorry, Kicker. As I won't be streaming for the next 2 days either. I don't plan on it at any rate. So look forward to me on Tuesday.
Have no place in discussion, but absolutes are the only way to write an article. So
this motherfucking...
Largely because when you're writing an article, it is your opinion and only yours. And you're just explaining your opinion.
I feel like this is that's a bad place to put Seth.
I feel like you're gonna end up killing Cormog.
No, he's not gonna move for a couple more turns yet, I know that much.
Kick everybody streams. Period. Just
not everybody.
Streams.
Hey, get a free torch staff.
If you pass somebody on the street, they're probably a Twitch streamer. That or they have a podcast. And it's totally lit, bro.
Or a YouTube channel.
Which is totally hoppin', fam.
I feel like you don't know what that word means. I forgot to disequip the Axe Reaver.
Good job. You nailed it.
Even though he didn't actually take that much damage. Seth, you kill-stealing son of a... Like the times when the Slim Sword actually starts criticaling. Hey, freaking ballista.
Isn't that the point of the slim weapons? They're supposed to be really good at criticals?
They're supposed to be more accurate. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
And I got to the result just in time, actually. As soon as I kill this freaking mercenary. And talk. Four Fire Emblem shows, huh? Sounds fascinating. I have to be sure to check that out when I get some, when I actually get a day off.
So much Fire Emblem.
I can imagine Fire Emblem being pretty popular to stream.
I did not think Fire Emblem would be that big with streamers.
Oh, hey. Someone with a unique portrait! Also a hero crest. I can't use it. Goodbye. That just happened.
She's gonna join later.
Friday, it's, I don't never be able to catch it on Friday, unfortunately. But we got a hero crest! I can promote Garcia, or Joshua now.
Promote Joshua.
And even though I know the mission is to protect the Ursel, I do need him to recruit frickin' Cormog.
Oh, you might be able to make that one, Raynar. Fridays at midnight, EST.
Not this Friday. I'm working until 10 again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I just... I am conflicted. Because I've never been hit by a ballista with a flyer unit, so I'm not sure if the ballista counts as a bow in terms of attacking a Pegasus Knight's weakness.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, that's why I started doing it as well. Mostly for, like, when I get started on Atli or Furus a few Tuesdays from now. Like, I'll need that for...
Oh, are you still planning on streaming Atli or Furus?
I never changed those plans. But I also upload, like, the stream videos to my YouTube as well.
Where you can listen to the streams with terrible sound quality.
Again! It's tearing me apart here!
What is?
Like, always freaking, like, nothing's ever good enough for this guy! Like, I'm actually starting to get ticked off now.
Oh, are you talking about me?
Yes, you!
Oh, well,
Wait.
like, I'm just gonna shit on everything anyway. Like, don't pay attention to me.
That's a horse slayer, but that cavalier hasn't moved.
I mean, we've already established that I'm picky as fuck.
Alright, so at this point we've recruited Cormac, so it's basically going to come down to recruiting Cormac.
That game can continue infinitely. I've been playing Atlee or Sophie for probably like 70 hours of game time. And I don't think I'm anywhere near the end of it. Like, what the hell?
I have not decided an endpoint for Atlee or Furus yet. Actually.
Final boss. We'll call it at the final boss.
Atlee or Furus has bosses?
Every Atlee game has a boss. It's still an RPG.
Well, I needed someone to carry Ephraim to Jerusalem before Cormac started moving. That's mainly why Seth was here. Yeah, only Ephraim can turn Jerusalem from neutral to allied. And in this battle, I'm pretty sure you need Jerusalem in order to recruit Cormac.
Wait, have you still not recruited Cormac?
I need him to get over here so I don't kill him. Oh wait, I need to... I would prefer to heal Calm first. It's like, you say that...
I don't think he brought Tana, though.
It's like, you say that, but that's something I never really tried.
I mean, considering you got her the fight before this.
Well, I mean, you could also always go back to the Tower of Volney and level her up a bit as well.
Yeah, but that's always a pain.
You're a pain.
I mean, sometimes, but aren't we all?
Now kill. Kill.
I'm sorry, kill or Kyle?
Kill them all. I mean, if you're not gonna double anyway, Mimi, I may as well use the heavier weapon. Yeah, this is fine. There was a sort of like anime for like the first Fire Emblem, I think. That was a way long time ago, though. I want that secret book, though. Yeah. I was tempted to watch them, but I thought better of it.
Man, Fire Emblem would actually be great for animeification. Wonder why they haven't done that more.
Do you really want an anime version of Fates? Because that's probably what they're gonna do more.
Oh god.
Yeah, don't say things you don't mean.
Are those dragons?
Yep. Wyvern Riders.
Oh, okay. Like chair chip.
Oh, get out of there, Vanessa! I forgot about that, actually. Kormog, I hate you!
Uh-oh. Are you gonna end up killing Kormog?
I'm gonna try to avoid it as best I can. I mean, he has that killer lance though, so he could potentially kill one of my characters as well. I can't even freaking move. Do so with rescue either.
Shit, you might just have to move them back further.
I can't. That's the thing.
Fuck.
Yeah, I knew I have to heal me. I knew. What is that archer? What is that? Oh man, I'm not having a good day. Alright.
Uh-oh.
A critical when I actually did need it. No, I want to heal. It's like I want to heal. I want to live! Hopefully. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised either though, that's the thing.
Thank you for breaking the tension there.
It's like everything's coming up Kormog. Alright.
Shit.
The main important thing is that I kinda don't want him hitting. Like, it's gonna be some kind of different if he actually targets Vanessa though.
Dude, if he targets Vanessa, you're fucked.
If he targets Vanessa, I'm just cursed. It's because I'd be out of both a Pegasus Knight and an Elysian Whip. Oh, and a Heavy Spear. It's more important to me that he doesn't actually, like, hit too many of the important characters.
It's like you gotta get the characters out of there that he could kill, but you also have to avoid him attacking any of the characters that might kill him.
Well, Wyvern Riders also have better defenses than Pegasus Knights. Ow. Well, that blew up in my face. No, I didn't want to shop. It's like, get Nemi the hell out of there. Make sure to actually not use the Lance Reaver this time around. I mean, Axe Reaver. Whatever Reaver.
Who's Nemus?
Oh, I hate that Nemus! I would rather. Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, you know, he's gotta lose all that momentum.
Alright, so the only characters that I may have to worry about, I say may, quite loosely, Vanessa, Joshua, and of course Ephraim.
I think he might go after Ephraim.
It's possible? Oh, but first Mercenary, because we have to add this tension to my fight.
Oh my god, is Cormac going to act last?
You never see it coming.
Oh shit!
Rest in pieces, Joshua. You'll not be missed in this continuity. Actually, you kind of will be. Like, even if it wasn't the critical, it would have been enough damage to freaking kill him anyway.
Well, at least this isn't the main file.
Yeah, and I will say that, ironically enough, it's actually slightly easier to recruit Cormog in freaking Erica's route. No resets. Not this stream.
He's not a loyal Fire Emblem player.
I mean, if I was playing my own personal time, I would be resetting like a madman.
Well, if you were playing in your own personal time, you would just save scum like nobody's fucking business. Every time you took an action, you would save mid-battle.
Can't do that in Fire Emblem. Because once an action is taken, it's auto-saved and the results become fixed.
Yeah.
Alright, I have Cormog at a great price. Next point of contention. Dealing with these reinforcements. Dealing with all of the reinforcements, actually. We got iron sword, we got swords and lances, and Arthur's in a bad spot!
That is definitely a critical. Holy shit. That was Gilliam just fucking wrecking a zombie.
Like, I'm more surprised that, like, the Cavalier and Archers haven't actually moved at all. Well, on the bright side, I mean, at least my options for using the Hero Crest are more limited now. Yay?
I'm sorry, is that a ghost coming out of Roy's body to critical hit? It's Hector. It's Hector's ghost.
Why does this archer have a killer bow and not using it?
Why does Hector's ghost come out of Roy's body to critical hit people?
Elvino. Well, I mean, they're not wrong, but terrible level, Artur.
Yeah, that's a good question. Who is Roy?
Oh, he's that guy from Melee, right?
No, I think you're talking about Marth.
No, Marth's the one from Brawl. No, wait.
No, that's Ike. Whatever, they're all interchangeable at the end of the day.
The point is, they're not Sigurd. Freaking idiots! I hate these Cavaliers.
Do we like Ike?
Yeah, you're damn right, Cousin.
Oh, there goes your iron sword.
That's fine. That was the last use I really needed for it.
Oh, that's 14 minutes of Sacred Stone's critical hits. Okay.
The greatest crits.
Not right now. I'm good.
Ephraim, you don't need more levels.
What about Nami? Does Nami need more levels?
Mimi always needs more levels. I have to use that Orion's Bowl at some point, right? Ephraim gets experience anyway, because heck's my life. Ow. I mean, I could be pushing the offensive and like trying to fight the boss, but I don't feel like it. I mean, you can either get a Lance Reaver or a Longbow out of him. I think it's one of the two.
Go fight him.
Yeah.
Take Ephraim over there and go kill him.
He has a Lance Reaver, you friggin' idiot!
Ephraim can do it anyway.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but... Ow! Ballista actually got a shot off on me.
Uh-oh. Better go heal Archer.
I wanted you to take a moment to admire this troubadour. charging in front of her Cavalier partner into the enemy lines.
No weapons of her own. Just a physic and a mend.
I mean, who does she think she is, Clarine? What do you think this is, Kicker Disgaea 2? Who do I want to kill the poor troubadour with? Cormog.
Cormog.
Never stood a chance. Rest in pieces.
Holy shit, Wyvern Riders look so badass in this game.
Garcia, you have one job.
And of course he failed at it.
Yeah, he's got a Lance Reaver, a Killer Bow, and a Longbow.
So basically, no matter how far away from him you are, he's going to wreck your shit.
Nimi is the only unpromoted archer in Sacred Stones. There is another archer that you can get, but he's not nearly as good.
And he doesn't have pink hair, so...
2002? I wasn't aware Sacred Stones was out that long ago.
I mean, it's a Game Boy Advance game. How long ago did you think it came out?
Wasn't Sacred Stones like 2006 or something? The Rhino Troubadour is not as catchy as Green Barker Dudes, unfortunately.
In 2006, the Nintendo DS would have been out already.
Like, yeah, 2004. That would make more sense to me. Alright, how many turn? Oh, last turn. I was gonna go try for that secret book, but not anymore.
Damn, the Nintendo DS came out in like 2006. Holy shit.
Yeah, not interested in NS.
So wait, it only took them a year to crank out Sacred Stones? The 3DS came out like 2013. 2012 or 2013.
Anyone knows a pre-promote except Seth because he actually has the growth rates to back it up.
Oh shit, 2011?
You're old.
Damn, it's older than I thought it was.
You're old.
I'm not old. I did buy a 3DS when it came out, though.
You're old.
That surprises me. That would have been 6 years ago. 23. So I'd have been 17.
Hey, a Killing Edge. Nice. Yeah, now I got the Killing Edge. To replace the one I lost. Rest in pieces.
I got the new 3DS when it came out, too. I gave my original 3DS to my ex-girlfriend and went and bought a new 3DS because I wanted to play Xenoblade Chronicles.
Take this guy's Horse Slayer too while I'm at it, and that's pretty much it. A 2DS? I'm so sorry for you. Oh no, he's got 20 accuracy. Watch out.
What's wrong with the 2DS?
It's a brick. It's a literal brick.
But I mean, fuck the 3D functionality.
Yeah, but it also doesn't fold up, so it doesn't, like, fit anywhere.
Well, I carry all of my stuff in, like, backpacks and stuff anyway, so it wouldn't bother me.
It's still a frickin' brick.
Yeah, I can't stand looking at the 3D. It makes me want to claw my eyes out. Oh, your first Fire Emblem was Awakening?
What a coincidence!
Well, not really. Awakening was a lot of people's first Fire Emblem.
It wasn't my first Fire Emblem.
Well, that's because you're a hipster.
This was my first Fire Emblem. That actually would make me a hipster, because my first Fire Emblem wasn't 7.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a weird first Fire Emblem.
I think it has a suitable enough challenge to make it a proper first Fire Emblem for anyone. Yeah, considering you can just go back and grind whenever you need to. And then when you're ready for an actual legitimate Fire Emblem playthrough, that's when you play Blazing Sword.
The question isn't if Birthright players can handle weapon durability Fire Emblem. The question is whether weapon durability Fire Emblem players can handle Birthrights. Without getting completely fucking tired of it after 2 fights.
Oh, hello. Mysterious green-haired woman that Ephraim actually hasn't met before. This freaking music, though.
Honestly, Birthright would probably be the worst. Birthright would probably be the worst first Fire Emblem. Why are you so fixated on Takumi?
I get the feeling you're a leg person.
I get the feeling he's a Takumi person.
Alright. Like, nearly 3 hours, and only 2 chapters done. Kind of a little disappointed in myself with that.
So do the next one in 20 minutes.
No. Like, it's gonna take more than 20 minutes to clear the next map. Plus, as soon as I get onto the next map, I can't go back. I have to clear 2 maps in a row.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I think it's better that I end it here, and then we'll continue our grotto murdering rampage another time.
Oh.
You sound so disappointed, even though you're getting mad at me for streaming so much.
No, I'm just worried that you're going to tucker yourself out if you stream every night of the week.
I'm not streaming every night of the week, it's like every couple of days.
It was like 3 days in a row, and then you skipped a day, and then tonight.
I'll be fine.
Text me and be like, I think I'm gonna stream tonight, and I'm gonna be like, God damn it, Raynar.
That's not gonna happen.
And be like, Raynar, I want to sleep some nights.
I have no plans of streaming tomorrow, and then I want to do something else on Monday, so the next stream would be Tuesday. Good night, though, costing more. Depending on when your stream is, I may be able to catch part of it. But yeah, that would be about it for Sacred Stones Episode 3 live stream.
Oh, are we done?
I haven't ended the live stream yet, but that's basically about it.
Oh. Well, good night, I guess. I guess we're done.
Yeah, mercenaries are just great in general.
Now I want to pick up Blazing Sword. There it is.
Oh, this I've got to listen in on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the live stream proper now.
Alright.